G'day gang, Dan here. How you going? How you going? Folks, I want to try World of Warcraft. I actually want to try a new starter zone. We've done a few in the past with Orc, the humans, the Night Elves, Worgen, Pandaren, and Undead even. And so the next one I'll do is actually the Tauren. Let's try out the Tauren. Something fairly new to me. I've never really played a Tauren before in the past. And that and a Druid, I think. Yeah, for something a little bit different. Let's go. I won't muck around too much with creating a character. Things like this are going to change in the near future, so there will be there'll be a whole bunch more different options. So there's a few here. Try that. I don't mind that horn style. Just broken. He's been in battle, even though he's going to be level 1. He's been in battle. He grew his hair. Alright, that'll do.
Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A disagreement between the new Orc war chief Garrosh Hellscream and the beloved Tauren chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof led to a duel that ended in Cairn's death. With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodhoof, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
Alright, here we are. Let us have a chat.
What brings you here?
What you see here is the work of the Quillboar, young one. Year after year they have encroached on our village. The great Cataclysm finally drove them from their dens to spread like locusts across the land. And now you see the result. My own mother, dead from their savagery. Today you are of age. Today you will take up your weapon and fight for the tribe and avenge the Great Mother. Follow the path to the east and find my son Gruul. He will lead you in our strike against the Quillboar.
Be careful.
Okay, to the east we go. Yeah, I recently started a Tauren Druid, and he's only like level 8, 9 or something like that. Because I'd never been out here before, never been to this starter zone. And I thought, yeah, why not? Well, before I go too far, let's just go and explore it properly. Have a read of the quests. I know the starting area or starting zone for new players is going to change soon, but I think once you go through it all, you still have access to these places.
Hail.
Welcome to your first true test as a Tauren. Behold, Cargo, the very presence of the bristleback is a blight. Nothing is left in their wake but corpses and barren land. Camp Narache could become what we see here in but a few days, unless we stand and fight. This will be your rite of strength, the first ceremony of a Tauren brave. Go into the heart of the thorn snarl and kill bristleback Quillboar, then return to me.
Ancestors watch over.
I just muted the sound then because of the guy with his loud mount there, which is an heirloom mount, which I do have access to, but I'll be playing as if I'm a fairly new player, I guess. So we've got a war stomp on this guy. Stuns up to 5 enemies within 8 yards for 2 seconds. I've got the Solar Wrath. Hurl a ball of solar energy at the target, dealing 9 nature damage. Got a fair few over here. It's actually got a decent range on it too, 40 yards. Not too shabby. Yeah, you will find that I'll level up a little bit quicker than normal because I've got this Winds of Wisdom happening, which is going on. I believe that's going to go all the way through to the release of Shadowlands. I don't expect this zone to change much, if at all. But I believe, like I was saying earlier, if you're a brand new player, you'll go into something called Exile's Reach, which will teach you, give you the basics of World of Warcraft. But for veteran players, you should be able to start here as per normal, I believe. It's not here yet, so, you know, things could change, I guess.
Peace, friend.
You fought well, Cargo. We may yet be saved. Sun-bleached bracer? Yep, I'll take that. Despite their size, the bristleback greatly outnumber us. A pack ambush can easily overwhelm even the largest Tauren. Many new initiatives have taken up arms to defend our home. Some have given their lives, but others have been captured alive. Please find their cages and free them. The battle should keep the Quillboar distracted.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. Alright, so we got some braces which we can throw on because we've currently got nothing on our wrist. I'll just right click and off it goes. It's just that simple. Alright, I see the cages. I also see a lot of Quillboar. Let's fight a few of these. Oh yeah, for anyone wondering why their collections is always pinging like that no matter how many times you open and close it, it's because, probably, you need to click on this, which says like new on it. So that's new mounts, just down below where it says enhance your mounts with mount equipment. Alright, that's the cage. Let's crack that open and free our friend. You're free! The Quillboar will pay! You get them. Get those piggies. I can move again! Yes, you can. Now we've got 2 more cages ahead of us. Oh yeah, what do we got now? Moonfire. A quick beam of lunar light burns the enemy for 2 arcane damage and then an additional 22 arcane damage over 22 seconds. Well, I probably should stop spamming it then, right? I probably should stop that Moonfire spam. Something you want to start with and just let it tick away. Free this brave right here. Yes, you can. Alright, last one. Crack it open. I like that they don't run out of the cage and just run straight home immediately. They were like, I want to get my revenge. I'm gonna smack some heads. I'll try this war stomp over here. Give him the old stunner. So like I said at the intro, I have done a few different starter zones. There is a playlist there actually from the main page. If you sort of roll down, there's a category World of Warcraft. Shows you all the videos that I've done in the past. In case you're interested in seeing some of the others. Something which I've just sort of slowly recorded over the years. I plan to have them all done at some point by maybe 2030. See how we go. I'll typically play just the start areas, and that's where it'll end.
How may I aid you?
Thanks to you, our people are free to fight for our home. We've struck a great blow against the Quillboar here. I will stay here and hold the line, but you need to move on. Seek Adana Thunderhorn. She has taken a few braves to the southwest to root out the rest of the bristleback. Adana Thunderhorn. Okay, so the yellow arrow up there is saying, hey, for that quest, go in that direction. So that's where we shall go. We can equip our red cloud gloves. Give us 2 armor. 2 armor plus another one there. Have been working on 2 characters over there on Twitch at this point in time. And they are just about ready. They are the characters I'll be using for the Shadowlands series. One on the Horde, one on the Alliance.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
More trials lay ahead, Kargoth. I hope you're prepared. One of the first lessons you should learn, Kargoth, is to never underestimate your prey. While we were distracted by the attack on Camp Narache, more of the bristlebacks swept in unnoticed and stole a cache of our rifles. You can see them to the south now, filling the air with lead. This is your rite of courage. Brave the hail of gunfire, hunt the bristleback gun thieves, and bring back our rifles. Knowing the ways of your prey is another aspect of the hunt. In the lands they come from, Quillboar live in the shade and protection of huge thorned roots. When they move, as shamans seed and grow new roots for them to live in. These thorns mar the land and choke out other life, turning the earth around them barren. Go to the south and stop these thorn callers before they have a chance to continue, Kargoth.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Thank you very much. Alright. Well, I see it looking pretty thorny over there. And the big yellow arrow also tells me to go in that direction, so that's where we shall go. Yes, so I've been leveling 2 characters to 120, which after the pre-expansion patch, they're squishing the levels, so their level should be then 50. But it'll be max level, ready to go, or at that point, and ready to go into the Shadowlands, the new expansion. So yes, we're going to have a human paladin on the Alliance series and a orc shaman on the Horde series. And those 2 characters will make their appearance here on YouTube when the pre-expansion patch begins. It'll be like a Shadowlands prologue series. Prior to that, we had a series running through Battle for Azeroth, but at that time it was only the Alliance side. But yeah, I did want to do a Horde series, but it sort of, when it came into my mind, it was a little bit late into the expansion, so I figured, you know what, with the next one we're gonna play one on either side. Try and get the full storyline. I'm sure there'll be plenty of crossover, but it'll be good if nothing else from 2 different classes and 2 different races. And we've been doing that on twitch.tv/GameolioDan. Place where I do my live streams. So if you're into that and you'd like to have a chat with me, come on over. Three of 7. Now, cool thing about the Tauren, I don't know if I can bring it up yet. I don't think we can. But the cool thing with Tauren is there's 4 specs that you can try. Whereas most have 3, some have 2. But yeah, Tauren, Druids rather, the class, have 4. First one, I believe, well, I don't know what the order is, but you have a feral spec, a balance spec, and a restoration spec. So DPS, healing, a close-up melee range DPS. And you got your ranged attack, which is pretty much what I'm doing right now. And then you've got your resto as a healer. But in the feral, there's 2 different types. I don't know what the other one's called. Feral and... But essentially one's tank and one's DPS. So yeah, overall you got 4 different specs you can choose from. Because I'm pretty sure the tank and the DPS melee specs are 2 different specs. It's not one and then like you just shift to bear and then you shift to cat form. But anyway, we'll see that later on hopefully. Like I said, I've already played Druid for more than... I got to level 10, so we're almost there.
You wish to speak?
So we'll see all that soon, hopefully. How many have you brought me, Initiate? Well done, Kargoth. Respect your prey and the danger it carries, but never fear it. In fear, you become prey yourself. Oh yeah. Regrowth. Alright, so we've got a little bit of healing. I have to cast that one. It's not instant. Heals a friendly target 57 and another 12 over 12 seconds. Okay. With the corruptors slain, the Earth Mother will mend her own wounds in due time. The roots are not meant to thrive here and will wither. Balance will return. There are more threats to be dealt with here. The bristleback are taming wild boars to be used against us. These armored battle boars have been abused beyond hope of recovery. They must be put down for our safety and their peace. Go to the pens to the south and slay them, Kargoth. Return to me afterwards. We must do more than simply hunt boars here. The eyesore that has been left upon the land must be purged. Give them a wild thirst for blood. The battle boars are force-fed raw flesh. Take this torch and use it to burn the troughs of meat and gore to cinders.
Winds be at your back.
Alright. So we're going back in that direction. We did see them off to the right there in that little pen, even though the pen's mostly broken up. Those boars could escape at any time, I guess, but they enjoy that flesh a little bit too much. Alright, so we got some pants. Good. Oh, okay, right, yeah, because I've got this robe, and that's probably covering, yep, okay. And then we've got this belt piece. And we've got a sword that we can't use, because we're using a staff. Now I can heal up. 100%, and the heal's still going if we take some extra damage. Should just return us back to close to 100%. Stun for 2 seconds isn't that long a stun, is it? But I guess it's a good alternative to interrupts. Sorry, an additional interrupt, which is nice. And can come in quite handy. So, not going to see that with these enemies, but some enemies will have a cast bar going. And, you know, they may cast two abilities, one after another. 2 different ones. That might be a nice way of just having that additional interrupt. For your normal type enemies, probably your boss enemies is not going to do too much. Really get that Solar Wrath going, can't we? Just keep clicking it. Fires off the next one. Queues it up. Ready for business. Actually feels like the first one takes the longest. And then they come fairly quick after that. I don't know if that's just... I don't know, it just kind of feels like the second and ones thereafter all come really quick, but might just be me. Oh! Oh, the piggies are burning! Oh, nice. I should have just done that. Nice shot, and there's a third one. Or the first one. Alright, let's get out of here. Cooked ourselves enough bacon, I think. Might get one of those heals going. Even though out of combat you regenerate your mana and your health quite quickly. Looks like we're ready for level 6.
Peace, friend.
Good work, Kargoth. Those beasts could have been a greater threat than the Quillboar themselves if we had not taken action now. You've only wiped the boar pens clean. That put a stop to a horrible desecration. Well done. Chief Squealer Thornmantle leads his Quillboar. It was he that set upon Great Mother Hawkwind and took her life, leading the attack on Camp Narache. He fled and hid afterwards, but we found him. He lurks to the west within his foul den of thorns, fending off any braves we sent in after him. You've proven yourself as a brave defender of our people, Kargoth. Kill Thornmantle and bring his mane back to Chief Hawkwind in honor of our Great Mother.
We shall meet again.
Alright, the mane of Thornmantle. Looks like we're going to get an upgraded belt. Get to throw that on. Drop the dress. Free those legs. There's a pathway over here which we can follow. Got 2 guards, 2 Thorn Guard. Let's take them down. It's not just me, is it? Those Solar Wraths are coming really quick after the first cast. First one takes a little bit. He's got to summon that in, and then after that... Squealer, take this land! Tauren will burn! Oh no, they won't! He's got a nice axe though, look at that thing. Oh! I do like the look of that axe. The mane of Thornmantle. Ugh! Cut that right off. Very peaceful land, this area. The music. Very calming. I do like these totems. Lighting the way. How they stay alight forever is anybody's guess. Magic, of course. Has got to be the answer. Alright, I have returned. Tauren holding a bread roll.
Well met.
As you do. Have you completed your trials, young one? Chief Hawkwind holds the mane of thornmantle over his head. The Chief of Bristleback is slain. Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit has been avenged. The camp is safe and the Quillboar driven off. All thanks to you, young one. You have my personal thanks for what you have done for my mother, my son, and for all of us. It is now time to put Great Mother Hawkwind to rest. Lay the final offering at her feet, Kargoth, and we will say our goodbyes.
Go in peace.
Earth Mother, into your arms we give one of our own. She is Unaya Hawkwind, my mother. May her spirit fly to you swiftly. May the winds carry her gently, and the grass whisper her name. Watch over her as she has watched over us. Let her look down on us with joy, through the eternal gaze. For we are all born of you, and shall all return to you. Blizzard, you got that text going way too fast. They're Tauren. There's no way they'd speak that quick. Anyway. Place an offering for Great Mother Hawkwind.
How?
There is balance in all things. As Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit takes its final journey, you will begin your first. Today you have undertaken a rite of passage far more difficult than we ask of most of our youth. Be proud. Now it is time for you to continue on your journey. To the west, beyond our burial ground, you'll find a path winding up the mesa. Follow it to the top and speak with Diami Windsaw. Walk with the Earth Mother, friend. You will always be welcome here.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Thanks, buddy. Now, this baker over here.
What brings you here?
Oh, sorry, I just thought you might have something cool. Well, I'm going to sell my junk. This junk button is actually an add-on that I have called, funnily enough, Sell Junk. I'm sure there's other add-ons out there that you can get that do a similar job, but there's nothing part of the native UI where you can easily sell junk, so it's well worth getting if they don't have one included by the time you watch this, or it's still, yeah, not a reality. I would highly recommend that add-on if that's what you're after. Who else have we got here? We've got Weaponsmith, Armorer, Shield Crafter, Leather Armor Merchant. Being that we're a druid, we do actually wear leathers, so we won't have to worry about mail or plate armor. Or cloth armor, really, which is the one below that. Below us, below our leather. Another Wounded Brave. Some general goods here.
Looking for something special?
I don't think we need anything, but I wouldn't mind getting... How about we get a small brown pouch to increase our inventory?
Goodbye.
Okay, I think that'll do. Now let's find that path, which I believe was just over here. Narache Brave. A level 123! Wow. So level 120 is the max you can get to at the moment for your character. So I guess that guy's watching out for Alliance. Any Alliance funny business. they decide to rock up, he will give them a level 123 axe to their... stop their shenanigans. Hopefully. Yes, in World of Warcraft you can fly, so it is entirely possible for Alliance to drop in unannounced. We are playing on the Horde side, so the opposite faction.
Greetings, traveler. The winds guide you.
If you are prepared to leave Camp Narache behind, I will help call the spirits to guide you onwards. Nice little view here. Look, Kargoth, the rolling plains of Mulgore stretch before you. Our home, the cradle of the Earth Mother. Here she provides us with all we could ever need. A peaceful and verdant land. This is what you will fight to protect. Your journey will take you far beyond her sheltering arms, to the farthest and cruelest regions of this world, and beyond. Below us is Bloodhoof Village. The first step on your true path begins now. Drink deep of the water of vision, and let the spirits guide you onward.
Ancestors watch over you.
Oh, I had a drink. I'm going for a little flap. High above it all. This is where we were to begin with. See a lot of thorns over there. Trees from a bordering zone. There's Bloodhoof Village. Oh, right. How did that happen? Kyle the friend. How did that happen? Okay. don't quite know how that happened. I thought it was our vision, but we're actually here. This is a flight master, which can take us from here to actually the city. The city for the Tauren, the main city. But we don't need to talk to him just yet.
Greetings. Be careful.
Bane Bloodhoof, our High Chieftain, once stood on this very spot and watched over this village, named for his tribe. Welcome to Bloodhoof Village, hero. I am glad the spirits have guided you safely here.